Okay, today we have a, what is this, a 2000 something? It doesn't even say. Where's the airbox? No, we got no emission stickers here, but it's around, I think they're 97 to like 2002, 2003 Chevy S10. No crank, no start. So what we did first, check fuel pressure. Right now it's at about 65. Prior to this, it was at 0. So first step, replace the fuel pump. I'm sure there's YouTube videos out there on how to do fuel pumps on these. You got to go underneath it, drop the tank right here. So we did the fuel pump, put a new fuel filter in there. Should replace them both at the same time. Now we're reading 65 psi. But now we have fuel pressure. We still don't have a start. Crank, no start. So next step, a lot of these have issues. They have a lot of different potential problems, but they have some problems are not created equally. So the next step that we did, which is quick and easy and inexpensive for the customer, we check spark out of the coil, right? So we check spark. You got an ignition module, ignition control module. You got your ignition coil. So we check spark coming out of here, tested good. Next step is we unplugged a wire on one of the cylinders to check that spark. Visibly, when someone's cranking it over, it's very weak, right? So when you have good spark, you're gonna have a good solid little spark when you're cranking it over. I'm sure, again, you can find examples of that somewhere on YouTube. We had super weak spark. So next step in the process is to replace the distributor cap, which is back here. It is not easy to get to, nor is it super fun to do. 2 bolts, and then mark where you're removing all the wires and replacing them. We can also find where the old distributor cap is. So if you look closely, you can see all of the white corrosion on almost all of these pins. So this vehicle, it actually had multiple problems. Problem number 1, no fuel pressure. If it doesn't have any fuel pressure, it's not going to start. Problem number 2, this distributor cap is making it very unfriendly to actually fire each cylinder. So once we replace that, then you have the final step in the process, which is, and some of these, the security system can cause problems. Luckily, this is not one of them, but after final step, you could also have a bad motor, right? You got 191,000. So you're hoping that is not the scenario, but we're going step by step. No fuel pressure, now we have fuel pressure. Cap has a lot of corrosion with very weak spark. Now we got a good cap, and now we got it fired up. No lights on the dash, and oh, look at that, ABS. So they got other problems, obviously, but we solved the main problem, which was, for whatever reason, they can't get it to start. So there you go. Hope this helps somebody figure out steps to do in their diagnosis. Tools we used, obviously, is a fuel pressure gauge that works with GM vehicles, and we use a spark tester to inspect spark. Hope this helps. If it does, give it a like and shoot a subscribe. I'm going to try to keep posting videos like this quick and easy. Thank you guys.